Yeah. Okay, so I got Minecraft, Java Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft ever since like its beta days and stuff, but that was mostly like Pocket Edition, you know, like Bedrock. I mostly grew up with like on the Xbox, so learning how to play Java Minecraft was a lot. So this was my first server. What is going on up there? Oh, that's the roof, okay. So this building right here, this is the first ever building that I've ever made in Java Minecraft. It looks hideous. There's no texturing. I mean, the structure's fine. It's just questionable. Are there two of them down there? Oh, one of them's a child. Alright, so basically, new skin gurgles paints. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The thing is I wasn't planning on rebranding the whole outfit at all. But then I drew that one drawing, and then I got attached, and then and then we rebranded. So right here, this is a big part of history. This is one of the first buildings that was ever built ever since the Kneecap SMP was created, which its anniversary was like the 28th of July, I think. So it's been a little bit over a year, and also a little bit over a year since I started playing Java Minecraft. Which, if you go back to like the old VODs and stuff, you just had to do the whole fit at that point. I just did. I really did. Basically, like, if you go back to old VODs, then you can probably see me like slowly learn how to play Minecraft, because I was pretty bad at Minecraft. I'm still bad at Minecraft, but I was pretty bad back then. Like, literally, like, all I used was like my diamond axe, because that's all I started with when we first started playing in the server. I would spam click with an axe. I would spam click, and going back to the VODs, it was painful to watch because I could just hear like very abrupt like clicking. Also, I've improved on audio issues and stuff and the game audio, because when I eat potatoes back then, you literally couldn't hear me talking. It was really funny. It's so fun to watch like old VODs and stuff, because it's just like, okay, well, I can see what I have improved on, especially in like Minecraft and stuff. Like, starting back then, I didn't even know how to speedrun, and now I speedrun for fun. But yeah, okay. The first place that the lore ever started was probably the town hall. The town hall has remained unfinished. It was another one of the things that was built here. One of the first buildings that was built here as well. Before this, though, we had these chests right here. It was basically like there was like I can't remember what blocks it was, but it was like mounted on like this like stone thing, and there was like fire on top. You have to probably go back to like the Touring Nicapolis or something. It's one of the older VODs, but it was there. There used to be lava casting everywhere. This place used to be super bare. But this is where the lore started. It started with the it actually started with Mio and Vincent getting married, and then we went over here and did elections for the mayor, because Nicapolis was a city, and now with the most recent lore stream, it is now a country. But here, this is where it started. Yeah. We don't talk about the speech though, because the speech was all improv, and we were all pretty bad at improv. I think I said beautiful at least 16 times. But that's where it started. We're gonna go over to the wedding venue real quick, but I think we can take a detour just to save time and go over here a little bit. Okay. So this is another pretty big part of the Kneecap SMP history. It used to be the Best Buy Void. This used to be, so Jolie is the founder of the server. Surprisingly, everyone thought it's me, but it's actually not. I was just like one of the I am kind of one of the founders, because I was here since the beginning, along with like Peyton, which is another one of my friends, and Flourish, of course. This used to be like a birch house. You can probably go back a few VODs and see it if you weren't there for that time. But recently, Joby came on to be a special guest for one of the streams, and we rebuilt it because the things that led to the mansion burning down was there was a path right here for Burr. Because Burr is a strider, and if Burr touches the overworld, Burr will simply pass away. So we had to create like a lava trench that went all the way over here, and obviously some things burned down, so in order to repair the Best Buy, we just kind of tore it down, and now it's the Better Buy. And right here, okay. Actually, we can get back to this a little bit later, so let's start from the beginning. The first thing that happened at the wedding venue. Do I have my book on me? I do have the book on me. The book plays a very, very important role to my character's lore. I can talk a little bit about Canon Terry for the moment. So, if we go to the Flower Forest balcony, which we'll go there and like probably after we visit the wedding venue, there's something about a dragon and Lukakuda war that rises out of that conversation. You can probably guess what Terry is. Also, like, hinting from the dungeon quest about the gold and stuff. Okay, good, I have potatoes. So this is the wedding venue. It didn't look like this before. There used to be like birch leaves instead of mushrooms and stuff, and there used to be potted flowers instead. But for Beloved and I's wedding, I decorated it with mushrooms because we appear to be connected by mushrooms for some reason. So this is where it started. Back then, the lore wasn't really that serious. I don't think we had a lot planned. It was more of just like a joke, because that was like when the Dream SMP was first kind of like, not like first booming, but it was probably in the midst of booming somewhere. I proposed to Beloved here. Beloved had no clue. I built it off stream, and then I proposed to Beloved with the first mushroom that I've ever picked on the stream. Not on stream. In the server. I don't think I picked the mushroom on stream. I don't think I did. Because the server was a few months old before I started streaming. Hey Leaf Cup, hello, welcome, 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 welcome. How's your day going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hold on, let me drink water real quick. And back then, Beloved's place didn't exist. This place was completely barren. It's so cool how much has been built on this server. And like, it's only been a year. It's so sweet. It was pretty cute. And Beloved has been keeping the mushroom all safe and stuff. This ice skating rink was also part of Beloved and I's wedding because we had a winter wedding. If you go to the highlights section of my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel, you can see that I use like a texture pack, which basically made it's like a seasons texture pack. And like I just got like this winter one, so everything was white and stuff. It was really pretty. So that's why I built the ice skating rink. Okay, let's head over to the nether portal so we can take the nether link to the flower forest. The flower forest significance was I think the first, it wasn't like a full improv stream because Cam and I were just hanging out, and then in the middle of it, I DM'd them. I was just like, hey, do you want to do that random lore scene that we have planned? And they were just like, oh, okay. And so we went into lore mode. I turned the music off. I'm here while waiting for the newest the Owl House episode. Oh man, I want to watch it so bad. I'll have to ask Cam. Okay, let's take the nether portal. All right. This has also been one of the first things that was built on the server. The tree wasn't there. It was an accident. I forgot what they were trying to do, but the tree ended up being really pretty and we kept it here. Chickens have always been a big part of it. The butcher house is also one. We'll probably tour the rest of Kneecapless after. But chicken. Flower forest is this way. Okay. This way. The Owl House is so good. But the thing is, I haven't watched any of season 2 yet. I've watched only season 1, but I keep seeing so many spoilers on my For You page and my timeline. It sucks. I hate spoilers. It's just oh man. It's too late. It's too late. Okay. So the first lore stream, it wasn't a complete improv stream. The first ever improv stream was I think when we introduced Smeko to the Kneecap SMP. Yeah, with the whole altar and stuff. That was a really fun stream. And then of course we had the dungeon stream. But this was the first stream where where the lore was actually serious. It was really funny. Volumes were kind of a bit of a problem there, but we can probably redo it in the future if we want to. The jungle's this way. That's too far though. God, ever since I made the netherlink to the jungle, no one has taken it. I have such a cool build idea for it, but it's so far. Is this a nether portal? Wait, what? Wait, why is this here? Well, that's weird. Oh, there's an enderman on top of there, but why is there obsidian? What happened there? Okay. Almost there to the flower forest. So on the balcony, we had this one scene. How'd it go? Okay, so like Mio was standing and Terry was like working on the Trident Towers, I believe, canonically. And so Mio was just kind of like staring. Hold on, let's take these. These were the first Trident Towers on the Kneecap SMP too. Okay, right here. This is the place. Oh, the dog's still here. And there's mobs. Bonk. Oh my god, after playing Muck, Minecraft mobs are nothing. Okay, so right here, Mio was like sitting right here, and then it went along the lines of like, oh, what are you doing? I'm just thinking about parents and stuff. I will give the detail. Oh, I thought my door just opened. Mio and Terry are like adopted siblings. They're like siblings, but they're not like biologically related to each other. There will be a lot more information on their backstory, but that's what's been like revealed so far. They were talked about the Dragon Lukakuda War, and we talked like briefly about the book as well, and like how much it's impacted Terry and everything. Oh wait, I still have the stuff from when we fought the Wither. Oopsie, I have not been on the server since. Yeah, and then we go back, and there's a lot more importance about the book. So Terry has multiple forms of like amnesia and stuff due to like trauma, which you will also learn more about in the future. But yeah, there's a can you piss off? There we go. Fucker. Why'd you blow up? That didn't make sense. Hello? I don't have any blocks on me. I'd have to come back to fix this. Here, I'll put this flower right here for now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, multiple forms of amnesia due to trauma, which trauma will play a pretty big role in the lore, especially for my character. We do love that. We do love that. Okay, I guess that's fixed for now. What happened here? Man, there's too many creepers here. Probably have to put some light down. The flower forest will have a big significance later in the lore. But like it's basically where the first lore started, where the first like important lore started. Hold on, allium. There you go. Okay, let's go back to Decapolis, because the rest of the lore basically happened here. This is the only thing that has happened in the flower forest so far, which this will play a very big importance in future lore. It's really interesting. Like the thing is, like we probably planned for like about a month. Like we did a lot of planning for 1 month, and like we have like at least 3 seasons planned ahead. And we're like barely beginning season 1, so that's how much we have planned. It's super exciting. Hello! Hello Sparks, hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Noob? What are you calling me a noob for? We have like 3 seasons, and like I think partially we had 4 seasons planned, but I don't think we really looked that far. Only because we haven't even really like. I think we're not that far into season 1. I will say that. But like there's a lot jam packed into it already. Season 1 mostly you sprinting, jumping with only 5 potatoes. I have a whole stack in here. I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I have a whole stack in my inventory. We'll be fine. Also, the Netherlink isn't that far. We'll be fine. Good, you prepared? I am prepared. The thing is, I've only played Minecraft, like Java Minecraft, for a year. I've played, like, Bedrock and, like, on the Xbox for basically, like, the other portion of my life, but I've only played Java for a year. I've definitely improved a lot since, but like, okay, the book. Okay, season 1's importance is mostly things for the future. Like, things that we mention right now are gonna come back in the future, and it is going to make a lot of sense in the future, and like, it's gonna be like, oh, moments of, like, oh shit, moments. There is a scene on the stables, and on the, like, there's a scene right over here by the bridge as well. Kind of like Terry having a mental breakdown over the memory book and stuff, because the book is going to play a very big importance on Terry's lore, my lore. Oh, it's a video slash stream idea. That is dumb, but can I tell you like an admin chat? Or yeah, sure. Dumb video ideas are my favorite. We had like a scene right here. The book. I think like the first thing that was ever mentioned in the book was Kneecapolis is really only a city now. Obviously Kneecapolis is now a country that has been resolved, but how do I explain this without giving too much away? Terry doesn't remember anything. Yay! There are very, very vague things here. Some things that are like memorable, repose of eye, children, and then near enough to satisfy people on almost every page. Why are we talking about shit? Things like, do you remember Spoon, Button, Taro, who else are you forgetting? I'm not gonna say anything about this. Mio, you talked to me about something that upset you, but you don't remember. That is another... There's a bunch of things in this book. All of this, especially this page, will come... It's gonna be so important in the future, just keep an eye out for it. The thing with the vault, you don't know where the vault is quite yet. That's another important lore stream. But Terry was having a mental breakdown over like things that she doesn't remember that was in her book, and they're like super vague and stuff, and things that upset her but she doesn't know what it is because the part of her that she doesn't remember was very vague when writing it. Okay, what's another lore stream? Shoot, what happened in the lore next? Wait, okay, we're on after that scene. Everything calmed down for a bit. Like the thing is, we were planning to start lore back in May, but like that was like during finals week of like the last year of school, so everything was too busy. How can I personally get my comment? How can I don't think I have any mods present unless Beloved's still here. You gender bartender! Oh my god! Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello! How's your day going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Alright, this right here. Everything was pretty chill for a while. The next time we did lore was basically in, like, a lot of it is semi-lore, that's the thing, a lot of it is semi-lore. For Meko, we went in here, we talked about the Mio's mask for a bit, then we went over there with the altar, Meko's here now. We had the dungeon quest and presidential elections, where it was briefly mentioned that Embers came out of the portal, which we'll have more on Ember's backstory later, probably a little bit more on Meko's character as well. Hello. My day is going fine, thank you for asking. I'm very glad to hear. That's pretty funky fresh, I'll be honest with you. Then we had the presidential election dungeon. Okay, because Empress wants to, we will go look at the axolotl tube and the, one of the multiple, towers of... You can probably guess what it was. Oh, in the mansion, Okay. It was on accident, but it's canon now. The whole mansion thing was on accident. I would never put that on myself because I spent a lot of time on it, and it was actually something I really wanted. I can whisper Terry, right? Or no? I don't know. This is part of the axolotl tube. But the mansion we worked on for like quite a few weeks. I did it all on stream. It was pretty fun. Like we did this like right after we worked on the aquarium. Like this was supposed to be for my kids, because I've had like how many? I'm seeing the whispers. Hello, observer. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello. Ooh! Pay attention to the library. The library also has a very big importance that will come in handy later. The only lore we've done in there is just because Meko was here. There wasn't really anything that was connected to it quite yet. Yeah. The mansion burning down and the kids dying was part of the lore. That just adds to more trauma. This was supposed to be a playground. I'm changing my name soon, actually. Oh! Can you see this? I can see it, but I might miss it because it goes really quick. Okay. Axolotl tube. Oh my god, there's so many axolotls in there now. Holy shit! Wait, I didn't realize how many were in there. Are they all just gathered here? Oh my god, there's so many in there. Holy cow! Embers, this is Embers doing. Embers works on this. That is another one of Ember's towers. Oh my god. That one flower. Oh, wait. Oh, you're Flower. Oh, that's who you are. Oh, hi. I didn't know that was you. Hi. Want to hear something good? I would love to hear something good. Out of lore, it was not canon because the Dream SMP is not canon in the Kneecap SMP unless they want to do some kind of collaboration. Oh, I cannot see the whisper anymore. Oh, that message was too long for me to see. I'm so sorry. But basically what happened was I got a call from one of my voice acting team members. Their name is Dream, and everyone thought that like Dream from the Dream SMP called me, and so we did a whole bit that I joined the Dream SMP, and this was the Prime Path. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. I think you missed it, probably. It was a funny bit, But the mansion burning down also adds to trauma and stuff. It is a big part of lore. This is like sacred land now. It was such a pretty mansion. And then it died. I just can never have nice houses apparently. I'm just like stuck with my oak house. And so like little like mini houses would have been like built across the Kneecap SMP for the kids. Because obviously the house that I built for them kind of burned down. You talk to the white boy would. Yep, I talked to Dream. So we have things like the little fungi playroom. There used to be 4 in here, but Pago accidentally killed, was it Shimeji? I think it was Shimeji. I came out to my mom that I'm pan and non-binary. You got accepted! I'm so happy! Yay! Yay you! I'm so happy for you! Congrats! Oh, that's wonderful news! Oh, that's lovely! Bro, I wanna be you? Who? Jay, congrats? Wait, what's going on? Oh wait. Ooh, the fish hotel. I think like the first bit of the it wasn't like it wasn't like canon, but like there could be canon details written about it just like for backstory and history and stuff. But the Fish Hotel 2.0 was built when lore wasn't like existent yet, and like the Fish Hotel 1, Nabby's, the place at the Birch, didn't really have significance to the lore or anything. We have Burr's house over here. What else is there? The apartment complex is also built. Okay, how about we go to the dungeon? Let's just go explore the dungeon. I used he, they, but I couldn't tell her sadly. Aww. It's all good, it's all good. There's always time to tell more stuff. You know, just a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. Oopsies. Oopsie doopsies. So I got elected as president, so now I'm the president of Decapolis. Oh, by the way. If you haven't, if you have Twitter and you follow my Twitter, make sure to follow the Canon Twitter account as well, and also my alt account. We make Canon tweets. Make sure to follow everyone else's Canon Twitter account as well. I'm pretty sure only Beloved and Embers and Mio have a Canon Twitter account. We make Canon tweets there. Twitter is Canon in the Kneecap SMP. This would be me as a parent if my kid came out as queer. Really? How did JK? Let's go get McDonald's, sponsored by Terry. She doesn't want me to be a boy, but I'm good. Just one thing at a time. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so basically, if you missed the presidential election and the Dungeon Quest stream, we had presidential elections. I ran against Plurish and I won. I also won the popularity vote as well. it was like 6-0. It was really funny. The stream is sponsored by Wait Chow Legends. Not really. I'm telling my dad soon. Sponsored. I wish you luck with that. I wish you luck with that. I really hope everything goes well for you. Alright, and we had like books and stuff. This was really, really fun. The puzzles were so much fun. Like we spent so much time on it though. I was really, really glad though because the Wither got absolutely murked because of the strength potion and the quote-unquote Pismer sword. It was really, really fun. Basically there was like travelers that went in here and died. That was about it. This was so much this was such a huge project to make. I hope it goes well. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, we're all rooting for you. We all support you here, no matter what. This is all, so this tunnel was all like hand dug. All the texturing here was like everything here was done in survival, which is it's like my favorite thing because the Kneecap SMP, no one is opt here. So all this is hand dug. This whole tunnel is hand dug. Like right here, like this part is really, really cool. Like this downward slope, it looks so like natural. It's super, super cool. The ravine obviously wasn't hand dug. We just kind of made a bridge over it. We put the water down. I'm pretty sure there's a few boats down there. Yeah, there's a few boats. All these glowberries. These things. It goes all the way down there. It's so, so cool. And over here. Oh, who put that there? Oh, and the Ronalds! Okay, there's a trap right here. Fountain room. There was supposed to be a fountain right here. But technical difficulties. I might have to sleep. I'm missing a stream again. It's all good. It's all good. Get some good sleep. I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. To qualify, fill this form out. I ask you your credit card information, but trust us, this is not a scam at all. It's for quality purposes. Definitely not a scam. Definitely not a scam. Alright, so this was supposed to be a fountain room, but because of technical difficulties, Beloved was supposed to make this fountain room, but it ended up just becoming a pond room. The trapdoor down there leads to the actual dungeon room. If we go back over here, this is the dragon room. This is like where the this tunnel is hand dug, by the way, and then we just put like texturing over here to make it look like the wall collapsed, but the wall just ended here. But guys, I have to brainstorm for Flower's backstory. Gotcha. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I wish you luck with that. Thank you for being here. Love you platonically. Bye byes. Book right here. The cave-in happened, and then this is the dragon room. The dungeon was gonna be so much bigger, but we were on like time, and also like everyone was busy and stuff, so it got reduced to 2 rooms, which ended up being okay. So we have the dragon room. This dragon, I started building in the other room, but then we realized that we needed a bigger room for the dragon, so Embers built this dragon because I couldn't follow instructions and I was really bad. Plurdish was the one who made all this redstone and puzzles and stuff. It was really, really cool. It was so much fun. All this redstone was Plurdish's doing. Apparently the last one... Is it... How do you even reach the barrel? Because apparently the last clue to that puzzle was a barrel? Oh, it's right here! How would have I known to, like, go back there? What? How would I known? My goodness. That's so weird. Why not this offers? Oh my god. This room was super, super pretty. All the texturing and stuff, the water. Like, it was such a fun project, but the thing is, like, since we were running low on time and everything, especially, like, the actual, like, main dungeon room, which we're gonna go to right now, oh my god, it drove us insane. Like, literally, like, we spent at least 3 or 4 nights in a row just, like, digging. Just endlessly digging. It was awful. We go down here. This is also... actually, no, wait. This one wasn't hand-dug. This one, we found a cave because we were digging down. We found a cave and we textured it. Well, Cam textured it. Went over here. Then Embers built this bridge right here. And then we dug all the way down to almost bedrock, which we had to give players a little bit of room for redstone work. We go down here, and this is my favorite part. So the hallway is probably my favorite build of the entire thing. The hallway is so, so pretty. So first, it started out as like a giant, like all we did was like we literally just like dug out an entire like rectangle. I think I'm actually gonna go. My brain isn't in the mood to take info or interact. See you all next stream, hopefully. Bye, Ginger Bartender. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Rest well. Yeah, unfortunately though, I will be gone for an entire week, starting I think Monday, because I'll be going camping, so these are like gonna be the last streams. But I'll be back. I'm probably gonna stream every day until Monday, including Sunday, which will be my farewell stream. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, whoever's leaving. I love you platonically. Hope to see you again very, very soon. This hallway was my favorite part. So, it first started, it was just, like, completely dug out. How did you get here? What? It was just a rectangle, and then I added these pillars. Just, like, little by little, we added so much detail, and now it looks like this. It was Embers and I that made this hallway. Embers and I built a lot of this. We're such a good build duo. A lot of the build stuff credit goes to us. It's really, really cool. This is such a pretty part of it, especially with like the moody lighting. Have a great time camping. Thank you, Gender Bartender. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by. I really, really appreciate it. Love you, platonically, of course. I have been listening to stream while strip mining. Oh, that is lovely. Strip mining is such a mindless thing to do. Like, you can do it for hours and like not get bored somehow. I think it's like maybe the surprise factor of it all. Do y'all go on creative to build? Nope, this entire dungeon build was done in survival. None of us are opt in the Kneecap SMP, so everything we do, every like lore stream and every lore build that we do, everything is in survival mode. We have never touched cheats here. This is all survival. Like, oh my god. Oh. Resource gathering was such a pain, and then putting all the chests down and everything, we had to like get it out with shulker boxes. It was such a pain. This entire thing, and then the most impressive room is the dungeon room, which is all hand dug. It goes all the way up. It's really high. This is all hand dug. We spent about 3 or 4 nights in a row staying up until like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. just digging. Like we had like conversations and stuff. Like we just talk, and we built this entire thing. We were gonna texture the walls, but we realized how much work that would be, and we were already like dead tired from then. So we just textured the floor and we put the moody lighting on. Oop, that thing is still there. I'm still deciding. The thing is, I don't think we're gonna be taking any applications just because of how like vague applications are. I might like create a different SMP for applications, but to me, I hold the Kneecap SMP like too dearly to myself because it is my first Java server and I have trust issues. For griefers and stuff. So this stage was also built by Embers. I was here for moral support because I was tired and dead. Purdish did some like redstone works and stuff, and the stage is down here. Not redstone, but the thing was summoned down here. There was like a hole there, then he put the head down, then this like elevator thing. It's like flying machine went upwards to bring the wither out, then it exploded, which actually the wither did a lot less damage to the place than I thought it would. God, this room was a menace to make. Like it was just like so mindless, but like, God, I was like, I'm never going mining for at least 2 years. Lore wise, if in the chat I finally had my computer replaced. Oh snap. Okay, lore wise, this was a dungeon quest. Hi bestie, I'm on phone delay. How's it going? Oh god. Mobile viewer here. I hope you're having a lovely day. Hello. I'm doing pretty funky fresh. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Was it not starting, or what was wrong with your computer? Lore wise, basically the dungeon quest wasn't supposed to be dangerous. It was supposed to be this thing, and like obviously they were promised gold and stuff. And Mio and Terry, being who they are, being obsessed with gold and liking to like hoard like gold and stuff, obviously we thought it was just gonna be a fun thing. Babies. Oopsies. Man, I just like absolutely murked that dude. My god, I'm so sorry. It was supposed to be like a fun thing. Canon Terry never meant to put like her people in danger, especially when she was just elected as president. So this was like an entire accident that wasn't supposed to happen. Mio got sick because of the withering effect. The only thing I will give you, Terry remembers none of this. Terry doesn't remember any of this. The only thing Terry remembers about this entire trip was that there's gold. And that will play a big significance in the future, but I'm not going to explain too much about it. God, this project, the dungeon, like if I were to add all the time together without like the breaks and stuff, because we probably didn't work on it for about a month, just because of how busy we were. Probably a few weeks. Probably took a few weeks to build this, and the entire time I was like refraining from going back behind Mio's house because like this is where it was, like it's that close to Necapolis. So, and there's this one time that Embers accidentally like almost ran into it during stream while looking for like axolotls and stuff, and so she just did like a sharp like 180. It was really funny. I found diamonds. Great job. Barely? Question mark? Oh wait, we haven't gone to the prom party yet. The prom party and the beach party as well. So those are like the beach party and the prom party are both canon. They're more of just like development and stuff, like relationship development. It was like community events. It was like, it's not like too like roleplay driven. It's not roleplay driven at all. It's just us having like fun and doing events and stuff. Terry, talk if you're kidnapped. Oh no! Oh man! Oh, I'm in danger! Ooga booga! Oh man! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the prom place first. We could go to the beach, though I might destroy my wrists by doing that because the Netherlink is quite far. Okay, let's go to the prom party. Prom party, oh my god, the prom party was super fun with the prom fits and everything, and everyone came for like the karaoke stream. The karaoke stream was really fun in general, so I do plan on doing another karaoke stream again soon. But yeah, flower shop right here. This is Jeffrey's house. It's a bouncy castle. Another one of the many place things. Hi Jeffrey! Hello baby. Hello. You wanna bounce on your on the things made by your brethren? Yeah, look at you go. You're so happy. Alright, bye Jeffrey. Love you. We had the bee dome, which I built. Jeff's replacement? Who's Jeff? who got replaced? This is the bee dome park. This was built for, I think, Pandas and I's like 4th month anniversary. It was one of our month anniversaries. How long have we been married now? How long have we been married? We got married on February 14th, Valentine's Day. March, April, May, June, July. We've been married for 5 months? Oh! Moo. 5 months apparently, okay. Alright. Oh. So that was like made, so we had like a canon picnic there. I'm pretty sure that was the last time Beloved appeared canonically, because we had technical difficulties and now they can't play Minecraft, which sucks. We have Wisp's house right there. Wisp got out and we had to chase Wisp around for like 30 minutes because it got out and it was flying around and we had to box it in. God, that was so stressful. My pickaxe broke, time to go all the way back and make a new one. Oh no! Married for 14, should have taken wood, always take wood. Do I have my wood on me? I always have a whole stack of like logs on me. This is the prom place. We built it on stream, but I think we mostly finished it off stream. A little stage area, there's a roller coaster. This was mostly inspired off of Party Island from the Dream SMP. Bum, bum, bum. So why'd you have to kill my cat? I have to take you back. In time I play the empath. I want to do another karaoke stream soon. It was really fun. Hopefully, it's probably going to be on Ember's stream. Oh, by the way, everyone, Ember's is coming back on the 20th, I think. So that'll be really fun. Ember's is on like hiatus and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's coming back. Now this is prom place. There wasn't really too much like the thing is like a lot of the lore streams that we've done haven't been like exactly like too like roleplay driven. The only oops, I didn't mean to do that. I tappy. I think like the only like very lore driven streams have been like partially the one about the flower forest. I left the wood at my house. That's what happens when you do. I think that you probably both stayed then. Huh? Like I think there's only been like probably two and a half lore driven stream. No, not really. We had like the flower forest one, which is only at the end of the stream. Then we just went back to the stream. It was only like it was a very short segment. Oh wait, this chest is still here. You numbers just met up, so y'all have to be in the same state. Who says she didn't take a plane? There's things called planes. No. Yeah, we've already said that we do live in the same state. We just live very, very far away from each other. Mecca, on the other hand, we live literally on the opposite ends of the country. Sadly, we live very far away. If I divide the time you take off to the time you're there, oh my goodness. Okay, so like the only lore-driven streams are the Flower Forest one, which was only a small segment for the stream, and we had the purely lore stream about Meko's arrival, and the dungeon quest. So yeah, about 2.5. And like there happened like full, like technically full lore streams, which is the beach party, and the prom party, which is the karaoke stream. But like the thing is, like they weren't roleplay driven. It was like more semi-lore. A lot of the streams are semi-lore. Like if I don't like explicitly state that we aren't in semi-lore, like right now, we are definitely not in semi-lore. But if I don't explicitly state it, then that probably means I'm in character on the SMP. Like if I'm building a house or something, I'm probably in character. When I solve half the problem, I just need to know where one lives, and I can make an algorithm to guess where you are. But logical thinking. Are you trying to talk sus? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a bunch that has happened in the lore so far. A lot of it's just like clues that are going to like resurface in the future of lore. Especially Terry's lore book, especially that one. The dungeon, we are not done with the dungeon. We are not done with the Flower Forest either. The town hall, we are not done with the town hall. Presidency. This is probably not gonna get any smaller, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot has happened. There's a little bit of lore everywhere. I could talk about other characters as well, but things have only been hinted about, like characters, like backstory and stuff. I don't think anyone has really had a thorough backstory quite yet. You can probably make like assumptions though, like speaking of like Dragon Lukakuda War. Meko's whole character is something to guess about. There hasn't been too much information released about Meko's character. Ember's character, obviously half Blaze, came from the Nether, came through the portal, but that's all that's been released so far. It died. Oh god. Oh no. Fine, I can make a computer take a guess. For example, the amount of miles south of the street. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pride Balloons. This I created. I don't think I dedicated a whole stream to this. I don't remember if I did. I don't remember when I did Pride Balloons. I think I did. Oh wait, no. I was working on Pride Balloons, and then I went canonically flower picking with Embers, which was semi-lore. Yeah, Embos and Meko. I think those two probably have the most mysterious backstory. Actually, no, everyone has a mysterious backstory. Literally no information has been given, except for the whole Dragon Lukakuda War, and Gold. And that one time during Meko's stream where it's like, I don't remember how old I am and stuff. What do you... We've already said what state we live in, though. Just like, not like a city or anything. We've already explicitly stated what state we live in. Denial. JK. JK, haha. JK, lol, haha. Buddy, go inside. Oh my gosh. What are you doing out here? It's raining. It's raining. Poison for you. What are you doing outside? Oh my god. This is the oppression village. Oh. What are you doing out here? What? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Wait, where are you out here? Where did you come from? Did you just, like, not burn or something? How did you get out here? What? Huh. So I find the time it... Do you not know what state we live in? Well, that's fine. You don't need to know. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, isn't there like the VidCon in like October? I need to ask if I can go. I would love to go like meet like different content creators and stuff. Like yeah, like even like meeting the pissers and stuff. I haven't done too much with the pissers yet. Like, at least in a while. It's been a hot minute. I think like the only thing I've done on stream with them is probably speedrun. I don't think I've played with any of them on stream. I haven't. I could also guess by highway, like if you go on the highway with a lot of traffic. Mathematical equation. I may be able to get on a computer tonight, stealing my cousin's. Oh snap. Steal that computer. Oh wait! Let's go put the axolotl in the tube! We can go swim in the tube. Where is a door? Oh, here's a door. Tube! Go free, little one! Oh my goodness, they're so happy. This is the axolotl tube. Ember's worked pretty hard on it. There's a few named ones here. By few, I mean quite a few. Gerald. Fruit? Who are you? Benson? Fruit again. There's one named E over there. The axolotl tube is exactly what it is. It's a tube for axolotls. I think like it starts in Ember's house. I think it like branches out from her house because she had like an enclosure, and then she's like, no, I'm gonna make a tube. Yeah, it does. There's Penelope. Here's the orphanage. There's 4 in here, 2 in there. Did it crash for anyone else, or is it just me? Oh dear. It appears Cam's stream has crashed. Oh no. Oh dear. Got it left. Oh my goodness. Okay, but the mansion era was so much fun. I really want to pick up another building project soon. I just don't know what to build though. I don't know if that's a real address, by the way. Oh my goodness gracious. I should pick up another building stream soon. I don't know what I'd build though. I don't really have an idea. I mean, like, the only thing I have is Pancake and Cosmo's Cottage that I still need to do, which is going to be semi-lore. But that's about it. I could build another mansion, but that mansion I don't know who it would be for because all the kids are already getting their houses. My internet died again? Oh dear. Oh yeah, there's a lot of history that goes into here. We could go to the birch place or the beach party just while we're at it. Or we can go to both, but they go opposite ends. The thing is, like, the birch really isn't lore driven. The beach, not the beach, the birch. The birch place doesn't really have any lore connected to it because that was just like the beginning of my streaming career. That's why I always introduce it during like the full SMP history lessons. Yeah, it's interesting, it's interesting. Help. Okay, let's just go to the beach. I will destroy my wrists and go to the beach. Here we go. Chicken! Oh, man just went to a different dimension. There's always random dogs here. I never know who they are. Okay, this is the birch place. Beach. Beach is this way. Okay, but it's absolutely horrendous how long the beach tunnel is. It takes a while to get- Why are there so many chickens in the nether? How did they get up here? Did someone just like throw eggs up here? Like, there's no way that an animal can parkour its way out to the nether portal. How did it get up here? Yeah, we are strongly homophobic in this chat. Definitely. Definitely not gay. I definitely don't have the lesbian flag hanging over my desk as we speak. Nope, not at all. Did someone say gay? Oh god. Oh god, we've summoned people. Oh Jesus. The people are coming. Oh god. Not the Alphabet Mafia. Go, 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 go. What emote is that? That's cute. I should make a pride emote. Or like get a pride emote, but I don't have enough slots. I haven't hit 15 subs yet. I want more emote slots. I would like to unlock more emote slots. I have not reached- is it 15? I think it's 15. I'm back, welcome back, yeah. Rest in peace, your internet. My goodness gracious, the delay must be awful then. Now that I think about it, Terry's skin has changed so much. Canonically, if you go to like the Canon Twitter account, Terry was just like, I feel like chopping my hair off, and then she tried chopping her hair off with an axe, and then everyone was freaking out. I love the Canon Twitter account. Like it's so much fun to do. We're here! Yay! Ow, my wrists are dying. This was supposed to be a chill tour. And here we go. It's probably gonna spawn me on the wrong portal because it's always like that. Where am I going? There I go. Yep. Alright, where's the magma block? This way. This way, this way, this way. This is the beach. This was where we did, I'm pretty sure it was basically like our first like official like community lore stream. Nope, instead I'm back. Oh god. What species of spider am I? I love tarantulas. Tarantulas are cool. I built a little bit of this on stream. I'm pretty sure the most that I did though was build a lighthouse on stream. And then I did a lot of this off stream like literally a day before. What the fuck? Oh. So this is where we did the capture the flag first. We're gonna do it on the viewer SMP eventually. We're gonna play capture the flag together on the viewer SMP eventually. It's gonna be really fun. What if we make a new SMP and the kneecap applications are for that SMP? That's what I was thinking about. But the thing is, like, I'm already busy with the kneecap SMP. I don't think it would be really smart to like make a whole different SMP. Yeah, there's a viewer SMP. There's a viewer SMP. The thing is, like, I don't know, owning an SMP is a little bit of a work. What's the IP? I'm pretty sure if you do !mark viewer SMP, it should give you the IP. I do have to start up the server though, because it is Eternos. Bonk. 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 Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's Java and Bedrock supported, so if you have any Bedrock friends that you want to play with, get them on the server. It's a little bit laggy. It's a little bit laggy for them, but at least it works. That's the main factor. At least it works. At least it works. It's very laggy on Bedrock. Yeah. Yeah. But at least not just a little bit. At least it works. At least there's a child. Cause like that was like just the main point. Cause like I really wanted to include everyone because like a lot of people that I talked to, they didn't have like Java, and I was like, well, I really want to like meet them in Minecraft because that'd be cool. And then I was like, well, if we can somehow make Java and Bedrock work, that'd be awesome. But yeah, unfortunately it's laggy, but at least it works. So we had a little beach party here. I used beds as umbrellas, which remains one of the most smartest things that I've done. It looks pretty cool. Sandcastle, seats, things over here. There's like a little juice bar over here. Oh, creeper blew up here. Light tower! This came out, the lighthouse looks a lot better than I anticipated because I built it on a whim. I didn't know what a lighthouse looked like. I was gonna make it like just like one line, but I was like, wait, no, there should probably be like some kind of like probably thicker on the bottom, and then somehow it turned into this and it doesn't look that bad. Don't know how I should feel about people killing spiders. It makes me sad when people kill spiders. Like I used to be like, I used to be scared, like really like deathly scared of spiders, but I still would never kill them. And now I'm just like, don't kill spiders, you know, they get rid of mosquitoes, and we can all agree that we hate mosquitoes here. We can make a Python script around the Eternos server. There's a command that activates. So, huh. I will have to see. I will have to see. I do say that we haven't been on the viewer SMP in a little bit, just because I want to do my own thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's quite a few mobs here. I don't think there's too much at the beach anymore. But this was also a fun project. I don't know. I really like building for like lore. The prom part, like the prom island was really fun. Oh my god, you code? What? Where? Why? How? Oh, hello you! I don't have any dirt on me. That was quite painful, I'll be honest with you. I want to learn how to code. I really do. Like I have so many video ideas that I think of like plugins, and also just like for lore in general. Just like for lore, because there's like different things that we could like that I have ideas for. I can only hear thunder that way. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, yep, it is definitely. Oh man, I hope I don't get struck by lightning. That would be that would be a shame. That would be funny, huh? That would be an absolute shame if I got struck by lightning. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. I wish I could code Java if I tried. It would be difficult to learn at the same time. I don't have a Minecraft server, so Java would be pointless. The thing is, like, the Kneecap SMP, like the Kneecap SMP, like the new server, that's like gonna be born probably for season 2 of the lore. So it's not it yet. It's gonna be a paid server, so it's definitely gonna run better and stuff, and we can probably do a lot more things on it. I just don't think I have the mental capacity. I'll just be brutally honest with myself here. I don't think I have the mental capacity to do it. Try creeper. I'm not gonna get skulls here because I don't want to blow anything up. I'm just gonna electrocute things. Pew. I already have heads at home. They're just where they're just where you can't see them yet. Have y'all had square lollipops with I have! I've had like 3 of the scorpion ones. Oh my god. I literally ate 2 scorpions in a single weekend. It was wonderful. I have a slight addiction to eating scorpions. Because we have Python and JavaScript, which are low on CPU. Java would be pointless because of CPU usages. The thing is, like, I would probably learn Java because my entire career lives off of Minecraft. And if I'm able to like make plugins and stuff, I'll be able to record videos, and different plugins for like lore and such. If anything, I could learn more coding if I was really interested. But the thing is, like, the coding is not really my thing. Computer science, also not my thing. Yeah, I'm just not interested. And so it would be helpful to learn, but I don't think I would just be able to do it just because of everything. And just like motivation-wise. Wait, sunflower field. Sunflower plains, it's right here. Wow! So many sunflowers! That's it. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've never been able to make a successful... Coding is so interesting though. Like I would love to have that knowledge, but I don't think I have the ability or mental capacity to learn it. So I don't have to read everything out loud. Allow me to yawn, my goodness gracious. Let me yawn, my goodness. My goodness, chat. I am sleepy though. Today was a busy day. I woke up and we're going camping soon. I had to clean my room and get ready for school because my school starts soon. And we're going camping, and like I'm literally coming home like the night before my school starts, which is a horrible idea. But you know, once you know the basics of coding, it's repetition. Yeah, exactly. On the Vera recipe people stole from my chest. Oh no. Yeah, I fear that theft would be a pretty big problem. But the thing is, like, you literally have like 3 gods that run around the server, so if you ever need anything, it's most likely the best idea to ask me, because the other gods tend to kill other people. You should probably ask me if you ever need something. You'll never run the same line, but the concept remains. Yeah, it's like learning how to ride a bike or something, or learning how to play the piano. Yeah, it's just something like you pick up, and then you're able to learn different songs and stuff like that. I've been learning If I Could Ride a Bike on the Piano. It's my favorite song. Go! I wanna go home, this hurts! Oh my god, Minecraft Redstone. If you can do Redstone, honestly... People who know how to do Redstone are... what's the word? I wouldn't say hot, but I would say hot. I can do redstone and bedrock. I think I can do like, I used to do redstone a lot. I just don't have the mental capacity to learn the new things. There's so much that has been added. Like literally, the only reason why I speedrun, like I speedrun okay, is because I've never speedrun when Nether wasn't like this. I started speedrunning in like 1.17. Oh, thank you, Windows, thank you, Windows. Go, 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 we're home. This Netherlink sucks and my wrists are absolutely perishing. Should we go to the bridge place? Let's just go to the bridge place. Let's go visit Lil Bay's shrine over there. Oh my god, since I saw Viet, oh my god. Didn't Dream like tweet out? I don't know if I think it was on. It's private, but he said like he was coming out with a song in August or something. Oh wait, it is August. I don't like the new Nether. It looks cool. I kind of like I like the forests, but the basalt is a pain in the ass. Like it's pretty, but navigating it's awful, and like you fall in one of those holes and it's over. Like you can save yourself, but yeah. The thing is like I'm fine with it because I'm like completely used to it and stuff. But yeah, well, okay, but 1.17, the 1.17 update, that is gonna change quite a few things. Use a water bucket. Oh man, I wonder what that's gonna do. Aww. Aw man. Well that sucks. Let me just put water down in the Nether real quick. Ow. No more Netherlinks. My wrists are absolutely dying. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, I don't know. Wow, ooga booga. Oh wow, where did my water go? In the Nether. Wow. Okay. I remember vividly. Like I was standing right here. This was the first time I screamed on stream. Right here, because like I don't remember what I was doing. Okay, my movement was really stiff in Minecraft back then, because also I didn't grow up playing games at all. I only grew up playing Minecraft on like the Xbox, and like literally that's it. That's why I don't play any like I don't play anything. So everything was super stiff. Like I didn't even get the concept of WASD until I really started playing. And I didn't like seriously start playing Minecraft until a little bit either. But this is where my streaming career started. We had Mr. Chicken here. Basement. Can I make you Minecraft plugins? I know the basis of Java, but not plugins. That'd be lovely. That'd be wonderful. Cause like I really want to start like making YouTube videos more. Cause like I made the vlog and I have like different video ideas that are on pending right now that I've been meaning to record, but I've been a little bit busy. But yeah, like I really want to explore more of YouTube because that's fun. This is Coop Cottage. This is where all the eggs went from where we collected it. Garden. We go over here. This is Fish Hotel, the OG Fish Hotel. A lot of lava casting. Kneecap used to look like this before I became mayor, and then did the beautification project. Actually, no, wait. The beautification project came before I became mayor. Oh, this is Lil Bay's little shrine. This is where we found Lil Bay. Lil Bay unfortunately passed away in the mansion fire. Lil Bay was basically like the first pet, or like the first child that I adopted on the Kneecap SMP when I first started like streaming. Pancake is probably the eldest, like according just like my timeline, but since you guys have been watching, Lil Bay was the eldest, so unfortunately she passed away and we built a little memorial here. This is the first fish hotel. Very small. That fish has been there for eternity. It's probably never going to leave. We have Nabbies over here, which basically what I did was Pandas was one of my first like supporters and stuff, and so this was supposed to be like a little like shack, like a shack for them on the water, and then they wanted like a little cave house and like a mountainside restaurant, and so we put the two together. So I made a little mountainside restaurant over here, which it looks hideous, but we don't talk about it. If I make a plugin, probably record it like making it. Ooh, I feel like those would be interesting, like just like to watch and stuff, like the creations of it. This is a mountainside right here, and if you go in here, this is like the little table where you get like a seat and stuff, and this is like the cave room. Another dining area up here. If you go up here, this is a bar. This was supposed to be a bar. This is a big fire hazard, because if the building were to hypothetically catch on fire, this is the only way out, the only exit, and we are located on a mountain, so that would be quite a bit of a fall. Fire hazard! Safety hazard! Woo! We have a little balcony here too. If I put more texturing into it, this place would probably look cool. Right now it looks hideous though, so we don't talk about it. Right here. I think right here was where I made that one clip. It was just like two bros chilling in a river. They're getting really close, they're probably gay. Oh! Ooh, and this box! This box was where Andrea spun around in the circle. And was like, do you need assistance or something? Good memories, good memories. Oh man. Yeah, so this is the beginning of my streaming career, and basically what we were doing is we were like looking for a jungle, and so we settled down here, and Plurdish was exploring a bastion, but then Plurdish died, so I made a cottage while like Cam and Plurdish were trying to get his stuff back. We did not get the stuff back. A lot of it burned because of the lava. Okay. And then eventually, Plurdish left and made another link back home, and that's when we toured Kneecap for the first time. Have you ever heard about a blue baboon tarantula? I have not. How did you get in here? Oh, this is a Soul Sand Valley. Okay, no wonder. It's like, what are you doing in here? I don't think so. I don't think so. They sound interesting though. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. In that era, I used to play like piano playlists. They did not offer any like hype music whatsoever. It was literally just like I think it was like piano versions of like K-pop, and that was my soundtrack. Similar to like Saikuno's streams. Hi May! Hello! Terry, how have you been? Sorry I haven't come to streams recently. Don't you worry, don't you worry. I've been pretty funky fresh. How you doing, May? Hope you're having a lovely day. We're going back up. Bleh. My wrists are currently dying though because I'm trying to go through the netherlings with a brace on. Here we go. We're going. I think that concludes the tour. I think that's it. I think we've hit everything about the lore. The thing is, like, I don't really want to explain too much about the lore because the most fun part is discovering things about the lore. You're like yourself, like putting it together and everything. Definitely more to come, definitely more things that are gonna explain a lot of things. There's a lot of plot holes right now. That's just because we're not done yet. Remember, we have like at least 3 seasons planned ahead, and we're barely beginning season 1. So there's gonna be answers for a lot of things that aren't filled quite yet. I've been doing well, I passed my exams and MMM. You said you can get a computer? That's pug! Congrats! Let's go! Let's go, mate. Oh my god, I remember like talking. Like, I think we're doing like a mining stream that one time. He's like, if I pass my exams, then I'll be able to get a computer. And I actually did it! Take the claps! Can we get some claps in chat for May? Good job, May. I'm super proud of you. Oh yeah, May was our first child that we adopted on that we canonically adopted too. Oh man, that's great. There's so many good memories here. There's so many good memories. And May, you were also the person that like pushed us to our first sub goal when I revealed my right kneecap, and now I've done an entire face reveal. Back when I used to be a faceless streamer, good times those were. Okay, but cooking stream? I really want to do a cooking stream. Yes, they adopted me on their wedding day. Yeah, it was pretty great. I really want to do a cooking stream. Oh wait, the horses! These horses have a pretty big part in history as well. I've had a Tuna since we were like migrating. Tuna was the one that carried us here. And then I found Zucchini, and Zucchini's a speedy horse. I'm trying to run a website, I'm testing its looping in circles and oh no. Oh dear. Oh goodness gracious me. And then this took probably about like a week of just like breeding and stuff to get like horses with good genes. There's no incest on this ranch. I am proud of that, and also tired of it. Zucchini is speedy. Come on, Zucchini. The thing is, like, no one uses horses anymore because we have tridents. Elytras are banned, though. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. What was I gonna talk about? Okay, so today's gonna be a chill stream. And then I'm probably gonna stream Saturday and Sunday as well because I leave on Monday. And then school starts after that. So I don't know. I've been a little bit worried, especially if because I was going to online school last year, so it wasn't really a big problem. But I'm going back to in-person school, so it's a little bit worrisome about streaming schedule and stuff. I'll probably stream a little bit less throughout the week. But yeah, I'll definitely keep streaming and creating content and stuff. The content creator house is really looking really nice. I think the only how do I download? I couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb on Windows. I too am dumb. But really, I've had no experience with anything, quite frankly. Alrighty. I think that's basically it. We explored the dungeon, we explored the birch place, we explored a little bit even out of lore. This bridge was the first community project we did together. This farm, I don't think I've harvested anything from this farm in at least a month. At least a few months. Oh my goodness, you do not understand how excited I was to get melons. It's so weird. If you go back to the old VODs, you can really see how little things I had. And my basement was super empty as well. I only had iron armor, and I refused to have anything more valuable than a diamond axe. But then the owl SMP happened, and some bad things happened, and then I got more. And now somehow I'm the richest person on the SMP. I'm gonna listen here, and then Embers and I, we did we started this podcast. It's called Silly Little Podcast. It's named after a inside joke, basically. It's kind of an inside joke, but honestly, I don't think any of us remember the context to it. But it's a silly little podcast. We're just talking while we organize the horrendous thing that is my basement. It's all organized by item frames and stuff. Now it's really look at the shroom chest. Shroom chest. Oh wait, the shroom room. Shroom room. I'm eating rainbow cereal. Rainbow cereal? Is it fruit? A fruit flavored cereal? Or is it Lucky Charms? It's so pretty. It's so nice. I subbed that enough it shows. Uh-oh! Wait, why didn't it go? Wait, what? Wait, why didn't it go through? Well, that's mean. Well, thank you for subbing me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love you platonically. That probably means we hit our sub goal then. Wait, that's so weird. Why didn't it show up? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It said I subscribed though. That's so weird. I don't see it in on my stream manager. That's so weird. I'm sorry it didn't show up, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Welcome to you get to speak while other people have to endure ads. This is the stream room. Wait, why isn't there a mushroom here? Usually a mushroom just growing here. Though the most effective way to do it is just get bone meal and a mushroom and then just break it with a fortune pick or something. I'm sending it a screenshot to media. It's okay, it's all good, I trust you. But I'm just it's so weird that it didn't show up. That's so weird. Even the thing with the name didn't show up. That's so strange. Huh. L16 is finally downloading. That's a problem the entire time. Oh dear. Oh. It's crazy. It's if you really just stop, just stand back and think about how long the server exists, a little bit over a year. It's how much has changed ever since I started streaming and stuff. It's crazy. And I still have that room that I can't show you yet. The vault room. You don't know where the vault room is, but it's also a big part of lore. At least cooking stream is gonna happen. Hopefully, hopefully. It's with question marks. Because the thing is, like, I have a lot of family in my house, so it's a little bit difficult to do something like that. Hopefully I'll be able to do it soon, though I might have to, like, wait until, like, I go to someone else's house. Or, like, with, like, I would love to do, like, an IRL cooking stream with, like, cam or something. Because that would be really, really fun. But I don't know, I would have to see, I would have to see. I don't know how I would set stuff either. I have to take my whole setup outside, then I have to like somehow hook the mic up to like the kitchen counter. Then I have to get like, oh, do I even? I don't think I even have a camera stand. No pressure if it doesn't happen / delayed. Yeah, even like the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 stream has been delayed for a little bit. Also because I'm just not mentally prepared for whatever that stream is gonna happen. Oh my god, I'm not I'm not excited for that. I'm gonna be absolutely terrified. It's oh dear. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 stream was supposed to be like I was supposed to buy like my whole like face covering stuff for it. Like I was gonna buy like the masquerade mask and like I was gonna make like a custom made like face mask that was gonna be like I think it was gonna be white, or I was gonna make it like kind of like half and half like Rambu's, but it was gonna be like purple and white because that's my brand. It was gonna be like purple and white, and then that's what it was gonna be with the masquerade mask, which I think it was gonna be like black and silver. I don't remember which one I was getting. And then I was supposed to have the face cam on while I played Five Nights at Freddy's 4. But then I got sad because when I learned that Embers was coming over, or that like when I met Embers, and I was like, well we might be going over there, or she might be coming over here, and I won't really be able to like partake in like vlogs or any like those activities because obviously I'm faceless and I can't do like vlogs and stuff. So I got really, really sad, and so I impulsively did a face reveal. Which, like, I really don't have any regrets, because, like, it's something that I've wanted to do. It's just something I never, like, really got around doing. Because my parents didn't really want me to, but then I was just like, fuck it. You know, why not? Why not? And so I did it. And so I did it. And now the Five Nights at Freddy's stream I can do, like, with a face cam without really, like, having a problem. Hold on. There we go. So then I can do the Five Nights at Freddy's stream without a problem, but the problem is I'm a scaredy cat, and I'll probably piss myself. I'll probably absolutely, like, God, I'm not mentally prepared for it. I'm terrified. Like, literally, like, I scream at Muck when we were playing Muck when, like, the Guardian and like, the Chief was chasing me down. How am I supposed to play, like, an actual, like, friggin' horror game? How am I supposed to play a game that is meant to scare you? And, like, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is terrifying as well, because it's about like sound cues and stuff. So obviously you're gonna be like listening like really, really closely to everything, and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, sound cue games are probably the worst, like the most scary, because like you're like listening intently. Thank you for the virtual hug. Thank you. I will hug the mic. Here you go. I muted the mic by hugging the mic. I tried hugging the mic, but I have the HyperX Quadcast, which like there's like this like you tap the tip of the mic and then it mutes. Java updated. Let's go! Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. Ugh. So much has happened. So much has happened. Is it right? Richu Pika, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you enjoy. Stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day. What was your favorite meal today? I'm really tired. I'll be honest with you, because today was a pretty busy day, and today was supposed to be a chill stream because I'm supposed to be resting my wrists. But I was like, you know what? I feel like streaming, especially if I'm going to be leaving for an entire week, like a few days. So, hello. I'm gonna call you Pika if that's okay. Hello. Technically, water has taste, but we just can't taste it. What if water is just a taste itself, but we've just like defaulted it to like it's like a neutral taste. So technically, that is a taste. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. The Kneecap SMP is so pretty. I wish I could turn on shaders, but 1.17 doesn't have shaders quite yet. like it has expanded so much, because when I first started streaming, like it only had like the three buildings over here, and like the community center, like the mob spawner, the butcher house, but then like this was here, town hall, portals got pretty, we have the bakery, the cafe. Oh my god, is that Mask? Fungi playroom. Then we have Ember's house over there. We would have had the mansion, but it decided to burn down. We can when we're thirsty though. I guess it kind of works the same way as hunger, because like you know how like food tastes better when you're hungry? So like when you're thirsty, water tastes better? So water has a taste. Do you still have the Seasons texture pack? I do, but it's for 1.16 and the server has been updated to 1.17 cents, which is another change, because the unloaded chunks on the Kneecap SMP now have like amethyst and like deep slate and stuff like that. Water isn't wet, unless water is with water. We literally had this conversation earlier, like, okay, so one molecule of water isn't wet because it's a singular thing, but if you put like multiple molecules of water together, it's touching each other, so now it's wet. So water's wet by then, but water isn't wet because it's only one molecule. How do things get wet? When water touches them. So water isn't wet. It isn't wet until water touches each other. So like a droplet of water, that's wet, but a single molecule of water isn't wet. So technically water isn't wet. What does wood taste like? I think wood's probably one of those things that tastes like how it smells. Not that I have tasted wood before. Just saying. just saying. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that also reminds me. I do want to release music. I write a lot of lyrics and stuff. I just don't have the capacity to produce music quite yet. But in the future, look out for for the music career. It'll be really fun. 1:1 ratio. But you wouldn't be wet, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, Bill Nye has even said, Bill Nye, we all know Bill Nye, the science guy, right? Bill Nye has explicitly stated that water isn't wet. Shows feeling that window. No, I did. I followed Dream's private Twitter, I think, and I think it was on. I think it was on his private Twitter, but he said he might be releasing another song this month. I'm excited for his song with Alec Benjamin, like, cause like Alec Benjamin is one of my favorite like artists, and Dream is Dream, so it's just like this will be interesting. And like I remember like Dream, like both Dream and Sapnap like listen to a lot of Alec Benjamin, so it's really interesting. It was a collaboration I did not see coming. Another thing, what mythical creature mixed with bug should I make after the dragonfly deer? Mythical creature mixed with a bug. Hum. I just thought of a mosquito dragon for some reason. Like it's like dragons are all high and mighty, but it's just like a mosquito. Okay, but actually that might be terrifying. Like you know how like mosquitoes they have the you know, they stab you to drink blood and stuff. But like the dragon, instead of it, like it has like a giant like a dagger like tongue. So I could just like absolutely like, oh god. That dragon would be dangerous, a mosquito dragon. Like dragons are supposed to be all high and mighty, but then it's just a mosquito dragon. It's re-downloading. Yeah, because changed my. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh man. Oh yeah. For any new people, today was a busy day because I went to the salon and I got my hair cut again. So before I kind of like had this I had like a mullet. It wasn't a wolf cut. but I wanted a wolf cut. But my salonist was biased and made the haircut look a lot more feminine than I wanted to. But basically I had like bangs and a mullet and stuff. But you know, another mental breakdown led to another impulsively chops off my hair. So I took off the mullet and I parted my hair more like towards the side. I can probably I'll probably make a TikTok again soon and show you guys. But I like it. I like it a lot. But the thing, literally on my way home, I was just like, oh, my neck is actually cold because I don't have hair anymore. Hair right there anymore. Because like obviously I grew up with long hair all my life, and then I cut my hair to where it was like to have a mullet. So obviously there was still hair on my neck, but then I just chopped off all the hair on my neck. Which getting out of the shower was also really confusing today. Because like, well, am I supposed to squeeze the water out of my hair? But it's too short. How do I do that? It's so confusing, and your hair dries so fast. I'm looking forward to the bed head I get though, because the shorter the hair, the shorter your hair is, the worse the bed head gets. It's honestly horrendous, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Am I the only people that's like people with bed heads? It's just really cute to me. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. It's just like it's something just like so vulnerable that about the look about it. It's just like, aww. Good morning. They're kind of cute. I want to make a mosquito dragon, but as the size of a dragon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause like the design that went through my head. Well, like at first I was just like, it'd be funny if it was just like a tiny ass dragon. But then I was just like, well, if you were to like actually make like a dragon that's based on a mosquito, then like it would probably look really cool. Cause I was thinking like instead of like a little tiny like little straw that the mosquito has, like it's like a giant like big like dagger or like some kind of like a prong. So it's kind of like imagine like a praying mantis. Like it's kind of like its leg, like it's like feet, like the one that kind of goes upwards and stuff, or kind of like a lobster claw. Not a lobster claw. Maybe the top of it if you were to take the bottom claw off. Like it's like a giant prong, and so basically like you can like rip through anything. That thing's not sucking blood out of anything. That thing's too big to suck blood out of anything. But like it would be dangerous. It would be dangerous. It'd be a Oh god, now I want to make that dragon. I love making dragons. Dragons are my favorite mythical creature, and I used to draw a bunch of dragons. No, that was when I drew, but I don't draw too much anymore. Hold on. There you go. Look at the new skin. I don't draw too much anymore. I do want to. I've loved drawing Terry's new design, but the thing is, Terry's canonically ripped. Like, she has muscles. Terry has muscles, canonically. But the thing is, I don't know how to shade. And drawing muscles are all about shading. So I don't know how to go about this. And this is also revealing a lot more skin than usual. So that's even more shading. The horns are there now. But this is, yeah, the rebrand design. It's cool to draw. But the anatomy is so much harder to get because the Terry's no longer hiding under like that baggy hoodie. Terry's no longer hiding under that baggy hoodie, so I can't blame on lacking on like I can't blame lacking on anatomy with oh she just likes to wear like baggy clothes and stuff. No, she's I can tell you how to shade if you want. The thing is like I'm pretty sure I know how to. I just haven't practiced enough to make it like so that it's like a fluid skill. I am taking an art class for school this year though, so yeah, I am taking an art class. I didn't want to, but I guess I am. It's only art 1 though, so it should be a piece of cake. I think like it's more of just like I don't have enough motivation to practice the whole world of art and stuff. But yeah. The thing that I do want to learn though Sorry, my mom came in. What was I talking about? Oh, the thing that I want to learn, like the thing that I found like most like impressive to me is like digital artists and like digital artists that like mess with like colors and stuff. Cause like shading with colors it's so cool. Like highlights and stuff. Oh my goodness. highlights in digital art adds literally everything. It has like so much motion. Just like even like highlights and like glints in like the eyes and the hair, like it definitely brings things to life. All of my digital art is mostly for like reference, so it's like a very like it's like a very bland like color palette basically. So that's like what I did for the reference sheet. I only turned it into digital art because I wanted to give everyone an idea of like what colors should go where and stuff if they wanted to like draw how I draw Terry. By the way, again, if you want to draw Terry, draw her however you perceive her. I love to see how people perceive my Minecraft skin. It's really, really cool. I just made a reference sheet because some people enjoy those, especially like helping with the color palette and everything. But yeah, it's super, super cool. I really like fan art. It's like it's so cool. Like people like have the ability to bring my character to life. It's so interesting, and like to see it in different like art styles too. God, it's so cool. Like so people are so freaking like, God, they're so talented. Like save some for the rest. My goodness. I'm now just thinking about how much time it took to get all these resources, and most of it burned down. There's a lot of lanterns in there. That was a lot of iron. Oh boy. But yeah. Yeah, I might end early so I can do laundry and stuff and help my family out a little bit. Because everyone's getting preparations for not streaming, for camping and everything. So I'm probably gonna end early. Also just because we've already finished the purpose of the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see what I'll be doing. Probably something a little bit more fun than this. Maybe Muck. We have like the semi-lore stream that I have to do where I build Cosmo and Pancake's house, and I'm just in semi-lore. It has some importance relating to the dungeon quest and stuff. But yeah. It's all fun and fresh. I'll figure out what to do. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that stream. It was really, really fun. I'm gonna go help my family out a little bit and spend some time with them, and prepare for the camping trip because there's quite a few things that I still need to prepare for, including packing my own clothes so I don't run out of clothes or something. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate you. It was really, really fun today, even though it was a very, very chill stream. Thank you for supporting me, even though we are only doing like very, very chill streams and stuff. It's really, really fun. Hold on, let me pop my back real quick. I'm dying. Okay, there we go. Thank you for supporting me through these variety streams that I've been doing recently, and all the more laid back streams, because I do want to do more laid back streams so I don't feel as much pressure and everything. So thank you for everything. Thank you for being here for me. Ooh, you know, how about we do something spontaneous today? How about we go raid Caboodle, because Caboodle's doing a 24-hour subathon. Caboodle raid. Caboodle. We're just doing spontaneous things today. I think I spelled that right. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I know this is like not much, but go support Caboodle. Looks like they're raising money for their best friend or something. Yeah, Caboodle. Yeah, Caboodle. Thank you everyone. Thank you, May. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Don't let anyone else tell you who to be. Just be your own self, and that's the best thing you do for yourselves. Alright, you guys make me super, super happy, so let's go make someone else happy. Yeah, go make someone else's day, alright everyone? Share the happiness, share the kindness that you give me. It's very, very funky fresh, and I hope y'all understand how much I love you, and how much you are appreciated. And yeah, take care everyone. Bye-bye everyone. Join the raid for some channel points. We're going to raid Caboodle, even though, you know what? We're just doing spontaneous things. It doesn't matter. Alrighty. Okay. Bye-bye everyone. Love you guys so much. See you again very, very soon. Have a lovely rest of your day or night. Byes. Bye-bye-bye-bye-byes. Hi VOD watchers. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Good night. Love you.